Hello, and we are back with tonight's topic-specific class, which is going to be essential oils for mental health. Okay, so now I just had a thought because I've been going to a lot of different classes and just sort of seeing how other people do it and things like that. I just want to sort of just put this out there. So, whilst I am an aromatherapist, and if you don't know me, I'm Tia. Hi. And I've been teaching oils on and off for sort of 25 years. With these topic specific classes, I do kind of do it from a script. I do it from an approved class. Now, I do that for a few reasons. Firstly, so that you don't have to take notes. Okay, so when this class finishes, the link will be there for this class so that you can actually go back and watch this class at any time. Now, on tiatheoillady.com, not only can you watch this class, but the notes that you see are there. So you can actually print them off and you will have access to all the notes and recipes from the classes that I do. Now, there's been a pretty big thing recently about being compliant, about not saying things that we can't back up. And whilst a lot of the doTERRA oils are now actually through the TGA and we can make certain claims for them, I find that at least if I stick to the script a bit, like I said, you get a copy of the notes, but I also then am remaining compliant because, yeah, it's really easy to sort of go off track or, digress from the point of what we're trying to talk about. So yeah, in case you are wondering why we sort of tend to stick to a bit more of a script on the topic specific classes, that is why. It's basically so that you've got ease of, you can get all the recipes and the class notes later on. And we can also, like I said, stay within the compliance laws and things like that, which, for me is pretty important because, yeah, that's what I do. This is my job. I like to teach oils. I like to talk about it. So I do need to stay compliant. So having a bit of a script just helps me stay that way. Okay, I'm going to make that screen there a little bit bigger and I will disappear a little bit. Now, I will see a couple of the comments. If I have missed them, please, if you have any comments, pop them into the comments. And when I come back to this bit, I'll be able to see them and answer any questions. Feel free to private message me at any time as well, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Okay, where's my screen? Make it bigger, and let's start the class. Okay, now this is literally when you go to tiatheoillady.com and find the class for mental health, this is what it looks like. Okay, so you'll see across the top there the three lots of words, essential oils for mental health. If you click on that, it will take you to the class. The next one says the Oil Hut. That will take you to our teams page where you can sign up, you can check out the kits, you can check out the oils, you can find out all sorts of information on that website. And then the third one there is Together Inspiring Amazing. And if you click on that, that will take you to our Facebook group. And if you're not already a member, join up. You just click on it and we'll let you in. So jump on to that one. Essential oils for mental health. Big topic. And I'll say straight right now, I am no expert on this. I'm not a qualified psychologist or any of those things. I myself have been dealing with mental health issues now for at least 14 years. I think I had a bit of postnatal depression. I had a bit going on with menopause. I've sort of dealt with a lot of that. We've had a lot of other things happen in our life that, where I've worked through and, I've had my moments of not being quite as sane as I'd like to be. I'm currently going through some of these issues with my daughter as well. So any experience or any okay, I don't know what happened there. Anything that I say is just from learned experience. Okay, so it's from my own experience. And then, like I said, we will stick to the script a bit. Sorry, my computer keeps throwing things up at me. I don't know what it wants to do now. Okay, okay. It was installing something. That's kind of handy. I have no idea what it was doing. Okay, let's get on with the class. I see a few of you have were with me for the Essential Oils Made Easy class at 8 o'clock. And if you weren't here tonight, I know that some of these names have joined me previously. So thank you, everyone, for joining us for this one for Essential Oils for Mental Health. Okay, maybe you've heard about oils, wondered what all the fuss was about. Maybe you've started to use them in your home already. Whatever reason you decided to attend, thank you for being here. Okay, now I did mention that this is what you see here is everything that is on teatheoillady.com. So all these notes are here. So if I skip anything, don't stress, just go into the class later on and you'll be able to catch up with it. Okay, because I am going to just gloss over these couple of little bits here. So what are essential oils? Okay, we pretty much, well, I know, and I'm going to guess that quite a few of you know as well, that they are naturally occurring volatile aromatic compounds that are found in seeds, bark, stems, roots, flowers, and other parts of the plant. And they are both beautifully and powerfully fragrant. Essential oils, naturally occurring volatile aromatic compounds found in seeds, bark, stems, roots, flowers, stems, and other parts. They protect the plants against environmental threats and provide beneficial properties. They're highly concentrated when diluted for purity, potency, and efficacy. They've been used historically for food preparations, beauty treatments, and many healthcare practices. Why do we use them? Okay, we use them because essential oils have been used for thousands of years. And when you choose your oils, you're choosing essential oils gently and carefully distilled from plants that have been patiently harvested at the perfect moment by experienced growers from around the world for ideal extract composition. Experienced essential oil users will immediately recognise the superior quality standard for naturally safe, pure, effective essential oils. And I'm pretty sure that the bulk of that all of you, if you smell a good oil and a dud oil, you will know the difference. I used to work in a health food shop years ago, and I remember asking the boss why we sold a particular brand. And he said, because people who want to use oils don't necessarily understand why they need really good stuff. So we sold really cheap stuff. And even the oil I was selling at the time, I could smell the difference between the two brands, between the quality of them. doTERRA, awesome oils, best oils in the world, I think. Okay. What does it say here? Used for a wide range of emotional and physical wellness applications, have few, if any, undesirable side effects, and one drop is all that is needed to achieve a powerful benefit. Okay, general uses, just so that as we go through, you will hear these terms quite a bit. So aromatically, so that is in your diffuser, or on your hand, breathe it in straight from the bottle, basically smelling it being in your space. Topical is when we apply it to our skin. Okay, so usually in a fractionated coconut oil, and This is why, because their chemical structure enables them to pass through the skin for immediate systemic response. So they are brilliant. And some oils we can take internally. Okay, now with all three of those, follow directions, follow recipes, research, find out what you're doing. There's an awesome app called The Essential Life. Now that app, it's about $12, but brilliant. You type in the name of an oil, or you type in an ailment, or you type in a question, it's going to give you answers. So brilliant app, worth having a look at. In fact, if you ask me a question, half the time I'll look it up in the app and send you the results from the app. Okay, the power of aroma. One of the most well-studied areas of aroma research is the effect of smell on our emotions and our mood. For example, there is convincing evidence demonstrating that simply inhaling the aroma of an essential oil is effective for calming nervous or anxious feelings in a variety of settings. Okay, so just opening the bottle and smelling it is often enough. Okay, frankincense. And you're zen, like I love it. Peppermint, though, will do the opposite. Peppermint will be like, whoa, okay, I'm awake, I'm ready. What are we up to? So, yeah, smelling them, amazing. The smell receptors are located on the upper surface of the nasal cavity and makes direct links to the limbic system of the brain, that an area that governs the body's emotional responses. And the close connection between aroma and emotion becomes obvious in our everyday life as certain odors trigger memories or specific feelings. Some aromas directly impact mood, for example, calming, balancing, or invigorating, while others trigger memories of a specific experience, one often tied to strong emotions. Intriguing new research has also helped us recognise that the benefits of aroma extend far beyond just emotional regulation. In addition to influencing the limbic region of the brain, our olfactory centres are also intricately linked to the hypothalamus, an area in the brain more familiarly, hate long words tonight, nicknamed the visceral control centre, because it does control the psychologic functions throughout the body. The hypothalamus exerts its powerful influence by interacting directly with the pituitary gland, or the master gland, which is a small gland located in the brain. Your olfactory centre, your olfactory system, I got to love it. Maggie was my first oil mentor, and we nearly fell for it and did it. And one day she said to us, she said, right, show me your finger. Okay, put your finger up your nose. And we all looked at her and she went, yeah, as far as you can go. And when you can't go any further, that is where your olfactory system is. It's directly behind that little bone. Thankfully, we all just took her word for us. Not one of us put our finger up our nose, but it's a good, I like it. That's where it is, straight up the right there in the middle of our head. So it is quite a powerful piece of machinery that we have. The pituitary gland secretes hormones involved in the regulation of blood pressure, hunger and thirst signals, thyroid function, sleep cycles, and the production of sexual hormones and memory, among other things. And because of this massive, like this link, that it is powerful, it can affect very quickly. There are many acceptable ways to use essential oils for their aromatic properties. And one method is to diffuse the oil into the air. So using your diffuser, okay, pop it in, a couple of drops, that's all you need. You don't need to use a huge amount. And always use a cold mist ultrasonic one, much better than the old-fashioned fire flame ones that we used to use. Okay, not only does diffusion make the oil accessible to the body, but research indicates that there's also air purification benefits when diffusing oils. When diffusing oils, I've already told you that bit. Okay, if a diffuser is not available, drop essential oil into the palm of your hand. Okay, cup your hand around your nose and breathe deeply. And that is mega convenient because pretty much we've got these with us all the time. Okay, essential oils for mental health. First, the bad news. Okay, this is American stats because that's where the company itself is based in America, and a lot of the research and stuff's been done there. Over time, these classes will be updated, especially now that a lot of the doTERRA oils are now listed with TGA, and we can actually make claims in Australia as well. So statistics from the Mental Health America show that over 43 million Americans have a mental health condition. 1 in 5 adults are affected, and mental health problems in young people are worsening each year. And I'm going to guarantee you all already know that, because even in your small circle of friends, you will know people that are struggling this way. Whilst there's now more services available, many Americans and Australians, I'm going to throw in there, still lack access to care, meaning that 56% of adults do not or did not receive treatment for their mental health. And can I say, a lot of them won't. They don't ask for it. They think they're strong enough. They think they can do it. So anything that we can do to help our family and our friends is a step in the right direction. Clearly, these are alarming statistics, and it is proving difficult to change them given the shortage of providers to meet the increased need in the population. High demand and low supply means that natural remedies and support are proving more and more popular. Essential oils can naturally support moods, emotions, and mental health, and are being clinically studied and recognised by many universities and medical institutions in the States and around the world for their efficacy and value in the health field. We can all feel moody, sad, or low from time to time, but when these feelings are experienced intensely and for long periods of time, and we're talking weeks, months, or even years, this can have a serious impact on both physical and mental health. A persistent low mood can be attributed to a specific cause or series of events, but sometimes there is no apparent reason for it. It is important to realise, however, that we are talking about something that is more than just a low mood. It's a constant state of sadness and loss of interest that affects thoughts, feelings, and actions. Poor mental health can affect men, women, children, teenagers. It is non-discriminatory. It can happen to women following the birth of a child. Some people may have a genetic predisposition, which can be triggered by an intensely stressful situation. And for others, a reaction to a distressing or traumatic event or series of events can create such a condition. It is advisable always to see a health professional if you or someone you know has three or more of these symptoms: that persistent feeling of sadness, a loss of interest or pleasure in usual activities, a significant change in sleep patterns, and a change in appetite or weight. The most important thing to remember is there is hope. Okay, as you or your loved ones seek to fight this battle in various ways, essential oils can be one of the weapons you use to win victory over the darkness. There are many essential oils that can help to support those experiencing persistent low mood. Uplifting, elevating, and invigorating citrus oils can support low energy, disinterest, and low motivation and concentration. Calming and relaxing oils are helpful for sleep, agitation, worry, or stress. And we will discuss each of these categories. Although essential oils in general provide both physical and emotional benefits, the emotional aromatherapy system and the mood management system can be particularly helpful for those with mental health issues, as they incorporate a mix of uplifting and elevating blends together with oils that have calming and soothing effect. So the emotional aromatherapy system, that's the emotional aromatherapy kit. So the 6 oils. And the mood management system is 4 oils. So it's actually balance, serenity, or lavender peace, elevation, and citrus bliss. So we'll talk about those particular oils. One of the new kits being released next month, so next week, is actually the mood management. We've been able to buy it as a kit within our loyalty rewards forever, but it's actually going to be an enrollment kit. So it will be those 4 oils plus the new one, adaptive. So the 5 oils for moods, adaptive, a diffuser, and a bottle of fractionated coconut oil. So you can actually use them on your skin as well. So I'm really excited about that kit. I think that kit will be released on the 2nd of September. So look out for that one. If you've sort of been debating about the oils and something tonight grabs your attention, then there are some kits that are for that. Okay, let's talk about prolonged sadness first. Okay, feeling sad, down, or miserable most of the time, coupled with a disinterest in usually enjoyable activities that last for more than 2 weeks. This can be an indication of declining mental health. And it's not just a case of sadness, but a medical issue that does need ongoing support. Anxious feelings, apathy, mood swings, and general discontent can also be experienced. Repetitive negative thought patterns are common. Essential oils that comfort and dispel feelings of sadness, as well as those that elevate the mood, can all be beneficial. And these can include lavender, melissa, litsea, rose, neroli, wild orange, cheer, elevation, and console. Neroli is gorgeous. It's definitely one of my favorites. And I've also used magnolia. Got some great results with that one as well. The Console Comforting Blend. Okay, so Console. Now, this is one of the emotional aromatherapy kit oils. Is a mix of floral essential oils of ylang ylang, rose, osmanthus, and the tree essential oils of frankincense, labdanum, amyris, and sandalwood. And these promote a feeling of comfort and hope and help to dispel sad feelings and counteract negative emotions of grief and hopelessness. Now, with this one, during times of loss, to comfort the soul and evoke feelings of hope, apply over the heart morning and night as a reminder to be patient with healing and to think positive thoughts. Apply 1 or 2 drops to a shirt collar or a scarf and smell throughout the day to ward off feelings of grief and sadness. 2 drops in your diffuser. Apply it to the skin. Use the fractionated coconut oil to lessen skin sensitivity. All oils can give you skin sensitivity, so keep out of reach of children. If you're pregnant or under a doctor's care, consult your physician and avoid contact with eyes, inner ears, and sensitive areas. Now, there's a couple of great recipes here using some of those oils. So the Send Away Sadness blend, elevation, neroli, and wild orange. And this one's in a roller bottle. So a 10 ml roller bottle. General rule, 10 ml bottle, 10 drops of oil. That recipe there's got 15. That's fine because you can use up to about 20. So start with your 15 and go from there and just use it like your perfume. Okay, so if it's in a roller bottle, let me grab one. Okay, if it's in a roller bottle, okay, you can use it like your perfume. Okay, you can use it that way. Or if you're out and you just need that quick fix, okay, in your hand, Roll it in your hand. Okay, just breathe in and feel comforted. Okay, now if you're a bit worried about the little bit left on your hand, back of your neck, lower back, anywhere pretty much wherever you've got access to discreetly works. It will soak into your hand fairly quickly anyway, but that is a great way to use it. You can, like I said, perfume or just get that quick one happening in there. I ages ago had a car accident and was just a mess. I finally got to the class I was going to, and you know, they all said, "Oh, are you okay?" And I went, "No, I'm not." Magnolia. Paula got the magnolia out and rolled it on the back of my neck, and she did that like every couple of minutes for probably 10 minutes, and it really, like, I just calmed straight down. I knew that I might as well just immerse myself in the class I was there, because I was there, and everything else could wait. That wasn't going to make any difference. And so it was quite amazing just how quick the oils did sort of change my mood and my whole demeanor that day, which was good. Okay, there's another recipe there, a send away sadness for the diffuser. So this one uses the Console blend, bergamot and melissa. And yeah, 1 drop of melissa is all you want to use. Okay, if you don't have melissa, because it's not a cheap oil, it is one of the more expensive oils, you can substitute the litsea, okay, which is beautiful. I quite like the litsea, or just omit it completely. That's fine. Okay, lack of interest. I know one or two, I know a child that has her moments of this at the moment. Do you sometimes experience a lack of interest in your usual enjoyable pursuits, or that you don't find them as pleasurable as you used to? If is this having a significant impact on your daily life or causing problems in your relationship? Okay, so facing daily activities or responsibilities can seem insurmountable task when one has experienced persistent low mood. In extreme cases, aspects of self-care such as washing, dressing, and oral health may even be neglected. Essential oils that inspire, invigorate, and promote action can be beneficial to help rediscover renewed joy for the current blessings in life. And these can include passion, which is the inspiring blend, motivate, the says they're encouraging blend. That's the one I always describe as kick in the butt blend. So motivate, citrus bliss, elevation, cheer, litsea, lime, lemon, and wild orange. Okay, the passion inspiring blend can ignite excitement, passion, and joy for those things in life that you've become bored with, or you just experience a general disinterest in life. Okay, so same sort of practical uses. You can diffuse it, you can use it topically. The ideas and things are there. Fatigue. Now, this is a whole different ball game to just being disinterest. This is when you are exhausted, feeling tired and fatigued all the time can be a common experience in those with persistent low mood. Regular everyday tasks and activities can be overwhelmingly hard to finish or to even start. People report that a lack of energy and stamina means that it can be difficult to get out of bed and to complete mundane tasks such as washing the dishes or doing laundry. Fatigue and apathy go hand in hand. Lack of energy coupled with an absence of motivation can increase feelings of indifference between oneself or others. Fatigue has mental consequences as well as physical ones. Being inactive and slow to move can have a physical effect on other areas, such as sleep, diet, and muscle health. Mentally, feeling exhausted can compound negative feelings of self-worth, can increase loneliness and isolation as people struggle to get out and interact with their friends. And I've got to say, in the current world situation, this is a huge issue. Outside help may be needed, but eating a nutrient-rich diet can also help. Protein foods, protein-rich foods, plenty of fruit and veggies, and ensuring a good water intake. And it's very important to reduce sugar and processed foods, which can slow the digestion or compound tiredness. Essential oils that have energizing and invigorating properties, so citrus and mint oils, for example, can boost energy levels and motivation. And here's some great examples: citrus bliss, motivate, lemon, lime, grapefruit, wild orange, tangerine, bergamot, spearmint, peppermint, rosemary, basil. Now, you don't need to use all of those. Pick a couple. Okay, so peppermint, for example, I know Susie can't use peppermint at all, but she can use spearmint. So if she was going through this list and had to pick a couple, then she would, if she wanted the mint sort of smell happening, she would go the spearmint. For me, if that was my list, I love the citrus bliss. I would probably go like tangerine and bergamot. They're amazing. And actually looking at that list, I'd actually be tempted to try them with the basil. That would be cool, because basil's a real sort of wake up one as well. Okay, citrus bliss. This is the oil that I carry in my car, okay, to put on the car seat or to smell, or when I've got the diffuser in the car, I'll put it on. So the citrus bliss invigorating blend is an energizing mix of citrus oils to uplift the mood and invigorate the body. Wild orange, lemon, grapefruit, mandarin, bergamot, tangerine, clementine, and vanilla bean absolute. This blend can address feelings of lethargy, discouragement, and despondency, and help one to feel more invigorated, motivated, and confident. Okay, you can use it to lift your mood. Put one drop on your wrist, rub both hands together for a great perfume. Add 2 or 3 drops into a dryer, onto the dryer sheet, and refreshing aroma to your laundry. Combine with your fractionated coconut oil for a cheerful hand massage. Now, this one has a lot of citrus in it, so just be wary. It should say, photosensitive. Okay, so be careful. You know, don't dose yourself up in orange everywhere and then go and sit in the sun all day, because that's not a good look. Okay, so it can have photosensitive problems. Use 3 to 4 drops in your diffuser. Apply to wrists or desired area. Use the fractionated coconut oil to minimize skin sensitivity. Bite the Fatigue Roller Bottle Blend. Spearmint, wild orange, and patchouli, and combine them again in a 10 ml roller bottle with fractionated coconut oil. And if you're wondering where to get the bottles from, we have them. That's fine. Just go to, I've put it in there, morethan.oils.com, morethanOilsNewSouthWales.com, and that way you can save on your postage and things. Okay, diffuse, motivate, encouraging blend, and grapefruit oil to uplift the mood and reduce tiredness. Motivate is awesome whenever I need to actually get stuff done. That's the one I need. Sleep disturbances. Okay, so my daughter tells me that she can get to sleep, and I see that she gets to sleep, but she wakes up and she has trouble going back to sleep. So that's sort of part of her the issues that she has at the moment. So this is some ideas. Getting adequate sleep is essential if our bodies are to function normally. Experts recommend that adults get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. So I saw that there's 1 or 2 of us night owls on my list of people that are here. We need 8 hours, ladies, 8 hours. Unfortunately, about 30% are not getting the recommended amount of sleep per night, and approximately 1 in 5 adults experience occasional sleeplessness or difficulty sleeping. We have life stresses that may keep us awake. A busy lifestyle, study, deadlines, and certain foods we eat can make it hard for us to fall asleep. In the short term, this has only a temporary effect on our health, but in the long term, a disruption of sleep can be extremely detrimental to the body and the mind. Depriving your body of sleep has been linked to many health risks and places a tremendous burden on virtually every organ in your body, affecting weight, influencing how we feel, learn, and behave, negatively impacting our cardiovascular health and our overall well-being, and can reduce reaction time and interfere with our ability to drive. Mentally, lack of sleep can cause anxious feelings, frustration, hopelessness, physical exhaustion, and an inability to concentrate. Normal sleep patterns are often affected by persistent low mood. Unfortunately, ongoing sleep disturbances can in turn lead to more low mood, and so the cycle continues. Sleep disturbances may manifest in a variety of ways. Trouble getting to sleep, staying asleep, having restless sleep, not sleeping at all, or excessive sleeplessness. A good sleep hygiene routine can help support healthy sleep patterns by calming the mind and relaxing the body. And this routine may include turning off all electronic devices at least an hour before going to bed, a warm bath, relaxation exercises once in bed, 30 minutes of reading a book, meditation or breathing exercises. Many essential oils can also calm the mind and relax the body. And here are some beautiful ones. Lavender peace, lavender, Roman chamomile, neroli, petitgrain, frankincense, cedarwood, vetiver, balance, and the serenity restful. That's the same. Serenity and lavender peace are the same blend, but in the States we can get the restful complex soft gels that you can take an hour before sleep. The calming and relaxing aroma of lavender peace combines essential oils that support a restful night's sleep by promoting relaxation and calming the body and the mind. Okay, so lavender, brilliant on babies, will calm the central nervous system down and help them sleep. It is brilliant. But as we get older, there is so many other things going on. So a blend like this works on the body and the mind. So lavender, cedarwood, hoewood, ylang ylang, marjoram, Roman chamomile, vetiver, vanilla bean absolute, and Hawaiian sandalwood. And it helps to calm the emotions and lessen the feelings of tension and worry. And you can diffuse it at night to calm everyone. Okay, a restless baby or child, apply to the bottom of the feet at bedtime to help unwind before going to sleep, and use it in conjunction with the soft gels for an enhanced effect. Inhale directly from the hands or diffuse throughout the day to lessen tension. Add 2 or 3 drops to a warm bath. With Epsom salts to create a relaxing, renewing experience, and add 2 or 3 drops to the back of the neck or onto the heart for feelings of calmness and peace. Okay, this blend can be used in conjunction with the soft gels, which are a vegetarian soft gel containing lavender essential oil and natural herbal extracts. Okay, helps gently promote relaxation and a refreshing sleep without leaving you groggy or sleepy the next day. As I said, American warehouse, those ones. So if you do have a doTERRA account, you actually have access to the Australian warehouse and the US warehouse. For the US one, it's for personal use only. So it's best if you've got your own account to do that one. Okay, keep out of reach of children, of course. Okay, sleep soundly roller blend. Okay, lavender, vetiver, and lavender peace, some extra vetiver and Roman chamomile, and put it in a roller bottle, fill it with fractionated coconut oil and apply it to the soles of your feet, to your wrists and the back of the neck before bedtime. Now, I'm going to show you my feet, but only because I really want to point out the best place to use it on your feet. It does say apply to the soles of the feet, but check out that dexterity there. Okay, that part there, that is where you need it. Under there. Okay, that spot there is going to, oh, look at that. I can see my foot on the screen. Oh, I should have, sorry about the dirty sock. I've had them on all day. Whoops. Okay. Getting adequate sleep is essential if our bodies are going to function normally. Experts recommend that adults get 7 to 8 hours sleep every night. Okay, I'm thinking, didn't we just do that? Huh. Okay, I'm not going to repeat that because that's all the stuff that we just spoke about. Okay, I will check my notes later. Irritability and anger. Symptoms such as sadness, lethargy, sleep disturbances, and weight changes are now well recognized as being associated with persistent low mood. But anger and irritability are also two common emotions in this condition. People may become increasingly irritable and angry with virtually everything and everyone in their lives. Angry outbursts are more common in males, but do affect females as well. People can experience inexplicable and rapidly changing moods and find that nothing their co-workers, family, friends, children, or spouses do is right. Anger and hostility may be more apparent as emotional regulation is impaired when someone has a persistent low mood. People who are already quick to lash out due to their temperament, culture, or upbringing may find that their low mood is expressed through anger and irritability. Underlying emotions of sadness, anxious feelings, and shame may be present, but not necessarily expressed outwardly. So some oils that could be beneficial: balance, lavender peace, rose, sandalwood, jasmine, copaiba, petitgrain, wild orange, and bergamot. The Balance Grounding Blend can bring harmony to the mind and body with its soothing floral and woody aroma in the spice of spruce, in a blend of spruce, hoewood, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmosis flower essential oils in a base of fractionated coconut oil. When we feel disconnected from life and from the people around us, balance can promote tranquility and relaxation and allow us to feel stable, reconnected, and centered. So begin your day by putting balance on the bottom of your feet to promote feeling of calmness and tranquility throughout the day. Apply to your wrists or neck to help ease anxious feelings, and diffuse in your car during road trips to create a calming, soothing environment. Okay, 2 to 3 drops on your diffuser, and if you're using it on the skin, add it to some fractionated coconut oil to minimize skin sensitivity. Eating patterns. One of the most common signs of persistent low mood is a change in eating patterns, especially if it is fairly sudden. When feeling low, many tend to overeat, choosing comfort foods, a name given to emotional eating to fulfill a sense of emotional emptiness or feelings of worthlessness. Eating foods that have a positive association with happier times in the past can be uplifting to the mood, and so that feeling becomes desirable. Also, certain foods can give an emotional lift because they increase serotonin levels in the brain. This is a crucial chemical or neurotransmitter that helps us to feel happy and secure. However, some experience the opposite effect, a loss of appetite, so that it becomes a struggle to eat much at all. They either don't care about food anymore or may lack interest in and motivation for cooking, lacking the energy to prepare meals. This may lead to avoidance of nutritional foods, choosing instead to pick at high sugar processed foods that are quick and easy to prepare but have little nutritional content. Others may have physical symptoms such as nausea or bloating. Identifying the emotions behind the eating pattern is important, and qualified health professionals can help you with this. Some essential oils can balance and boost a healthy metabolism, especially when used as part of a healthy weight management program. So the Smart and Sassy, the metabolic blend, ginger, black pepper, lemon, grapefruit, cinnamon, and cassia. The Smart and Sassy blend can not only boost a healthy metabolism, but also help promote a positive mood. It contains grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon, and the blend assists in addressing the emotions behind the eating, discouraging feelings of self-hatred and encouraging feelings of acceptance and confidence. Okay, you can add it to your water and drink it, or your smoothie or your shake or whatever. Consume it before meals to help control appetite and overeating, and use it as part of a healthy weight management program. Skin sensitivity, that one does have the citrus oils in it, so can affect skin sensitivity. Okay, we'll get to this one, but back to the Smart and Sassy. It comes in a chewing gum as well, and so I actually have the gum inside my car all the time, and at work I have it there, and it doesn't stop me from having, chocolate occasionally or whatever, but it does help just boost my metabolism and stop the constant craving for crap. So it is a good one. Sorry, I have a child that has just come in and laid down in front of me. What are you doing?
Laying down.
Okay, go to bed, please.
I can't sleep.
Oh, it's because you're not in bed. Okay, social isolation. Okay, can you go, please? Go. You won't. Go.
I've had one every other night.
I'll bring the oil in a minute. Go, please. People of any age and either sex can feel isolated at some point in their lives. This may be due to circumstances such as moving to a new town or being confined to the house through illness or injury or, pandemic. Other factors may be work, phobias, problems communicating, or shift work. And of course, a tendency to be painfully shy can cause a person to avoid social contact. But as humans, we require connection with others. Being alone is not good for physical or mental health. Apart from the emotional aspect of loneliness, being alone most of the time has physical effects as well. Cognitive function can decline, weight can increase, immunity can decrease, exercise and good diet choices tend to fall by the wayside. I'm pretty sure you're getting the picture. When people with persistent low mood feel intensely sad most of the time and have a loss of interest in activities that previously brought them joy, it is common for them to withdraw from close family and friends and to no longer make an effort to go out. Excessive use of the internet can be a common sign too, especially in young people.
That's my life story right there.
Go to bed.
Yeah.
Social isolation, whether by choice or not, can further compound feelings of loneliness. worthlessness, and helplessness. Negative thought patterns are common. For example, people are better off without me. I'm a failure. I can't get anything right. 3 sentences I've heard more than once. Love, respect, and patience from family and friends can greatly help someone with low mood. Knowing that someone is looking out for them or is willing to come and spend time with them can provide a remarkable uplift in mood. Outside professionals can help too with pastoral care and counselling sessions. Research shows that talking and understanding can help people to cope with stressful feelings and low mood and aids in recovery. A report from sane.org, a mental health organisation in Australia, showed that almost all people with persistent low mood considered social relationships important in improving the quality of their lives and helping them to manage their symptoms. They also reported that having someone to talk to made them feel better. However, prolonged social isolation can escalate into very toxic and negative thinking, to a point where being told to cheer up, snap out of it, or pull yourself together can increase worthlessness and anxious feelings and possibly even do more harm than good. It is important to note that if you or someone you know has suicidal thoughts or displays any of these signs, they may be contemplating self-harm, and please seek urgent medical attention. Making final arrangements, talking about death or self-harm, engaging in self-harming acts, and a sudden lifting of mood. Essential oils that can assist to uplift a mood and overcome feelings of despair and despondency can include Elevation, Motivate, Cheer, Rose, Melissa, Litsea, Wild Orange, and Tangerine. Okay, put them in the diffuser. There you go, practical uses. Use Elevation to promote feelings of self-worth while also helping to lessen restless feelings. Okay, you can diffuse these in the house all day, every day. You can put them into spray bottles and use them as your air freshener. Use them around your house. And then, of course, baths, things like that. You can use them that way. Skin sensitivity. So there is a few ideas there. Now, don't forget all these notes and the recipes. So you don't have to remember all this. All there as you can see them on tiatheoillady.com. Just look for the mental health class and you will, this is exactly what you will have. So you'll be able to print it out and you'll have all the notes there. So the Socialise Without Stress recipe: Elevation, Citrus Bliss, Tangerine, and a drop of sandalwood. Okay, add the oils to a roller bottle, top it with fractionated coconut oil and use it on the pulse points or the soles of your feet when needing a little courage to go out. Muscle tension and soreness. Oh, who hasn't felt like that? Go on, raise your hands. See? No one. We've all felt like that, I'm pretty sure. Persistent low mood swing with a host of physical symptoms as well as emotional and mental ones, digestive problems, head tension, and muscle soreness or tension can be some of the most common. A slowness in movements, reduced level of activity, and low energy can affect our health of our muscles, joints, and the circulation. For those with chronic issues, these may have been a precursor to mental health issues. Being more active, spending time outside, walking, etc., can do much to improve the mood and get the circulation moving in the muscles and around the joints. Look, I've got a little note here. This is from my session with the psychologist yesterday. This is what I have to make an effort to do, to be more active, have some fun, and be more social. Okay, so I have to do one of those things, at least one, every single day. And she wants me to work up to doing all 3 of those every single day. Be active, do something fun, and do something social. Okay. The physical pain may also be masking emotional pain as well. Essential oils not only comfort the mind, but can also support occasional soreness and tension in the body. And these oils include ice blue, aroma touch, lemongrass, marjoram, ginger, black pepper, Siberian fir, copaiba, lavender, and peppermint. Ice blue is phenomenal. It is amazing stuff. Hold on. Okay. Ice blue, soothing, cooling, and comforting to the whole body. Emotionally, it helps to support acceptance and encourages strength. It's a blend of wintergreen, camphor, peppermint, ylang ylang, helichrysum, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmosis. Ice blue is perfect for a relaxing and soothing massage. It's good in the bath. It's good on the muscles. Apply on the feet and knees before and after exercise. Massage it with a few drops of carrier oil into growing kids' legs before bedtime if they're getting those growing pains, and rub the ice blue on the lower back muscles after a day of heavy lifting or work or during a move. Okay, apply to the desired area. Dilute it with fractionated coconut oil. Like all oils can have skin sensitivity. And here is a muscle rub recipe for you. Coconut oil, so not the fractionated one, the one that goes solid. Okay, beeswax, vitamin E, aroma touch, ice blue, ginger, black pepper, lemongrass, Siberian fir, and a glass jar with a lid. There you go. It tells you how to make it. I've not tried that one. I tend to find that the ice blue rub does amazing things for me. So it's a good one. So it's somewhere to start. Head tension. Okay. Head tension is another physical sign of severe low mood when coupled with other noticeable physical or emotional symptoms. And this could be due to a variety of factors such as dehydration, poor diet, medication, drugs or alcohol abuse, or brain changes, among others. Mood and soreness are regulated by the same part of the brain, and the loss of neurotransmitters such as serotonin can compound head tension. People who suffer with chronic head tension often report that anxious feelings make their head worse. When our body is not relaxed, as is the case when we are experiencing tension, we can aggravate head tension by neck, shoulders, and upper back muscular tension. Essential oils that help relieve tension include past tense, frankincense, copaiba, peppermint, lavender, ice blue, spearmint, and the lavender piece. But we're going to talk about past tense. Past tense is in a roller bottle, so it's ready to go. Okay, past tense can help to ease stressful feelings and emotional tension that have contributed to physical head tension. Contains wintergreen, lavender, peppermint, frankincense, cilantro, marjoram, Roman chamomile, basil, and rosemary. This blend can soothe both the mind and the body and help to balance emotions by releasing fears that cause tension and fatigue. Packed in a 10 ml roll-on bottle, it can be used wherever you are when you need it. Personally, every night I use it. I start here and I go down that muscle on both sides, and when that muscle's sore, I'll do it twice, and sometimes I'll take it sort of down my shoulder as well. But I find that for me, that helps me sleep better. Being on my neck and on the back of my neck, I can't smell it so much, but I'm getting the benefit of it because it is quite a strong smelling oil. but amazing that way. I do still have to make that conscious effort to release my shoulders. Okay, try it tonight when you go to bed. Okay, consciously think about dropping your shoulders, and you will find that they will drop like an inch. You don't even realize you've got them up here until you consciously drop them. Okay, so try that when you go to bed. This, I also find what it does for me is it releases that tension overnight, so that when I wake up in the morning, I'm not waking up with the tension headache, which is something that I did until I discovered, until Jody actually told me about this, using the past tense of a night time. Head for the hills tension rub, lemon, peppermint, and frankincense. So another great one. Concentration and memory. When it takes all your energy just to get out of bed in the morning, it is unlikely that you're going to be able to read and digest the daily paper. Issues with concentration and memory are common. We all have moments when we walk into a room and forget what we went there for, or we leave our keys in the door and spend 20 minutes looking for them, but an inability to remember details every single day can be very debilitating symptoms for sufferers. A persistent low mood can result in problems affecting the cognitive functioning of the brain, being tired, overwhelmed, or unmotivated. These are just 3 symptoms that can negatively affect concentration. Specific issues with attention and memory include being unable to focus on a task, such as reading a book, watching a movie, for more than a few minutes. The processing speed of the brain can become impaired, so it may be difficult to focus on and hold an in-depth conversation. This slowed thinking or brain fog can cause frequent periods of forgetfulness, and those affected can find it very difficult to concentrate on what used to be routine daily tasks and responsibilities. It can be very frustrating to those around the sufferer too, which means that the situation can have significant impact on relationships. To the person who has severe low mood, it may feel that it takes more effort just to think. They often report that it feels like they're wading through treacle as they struggle to remember what they were going to do or where they placed something. Try these tips, or if you or someone you know has trouble concentrating on tasks, their job, or appointments. Break big tasks down into smaller parts. Small accomplishments eventually add up to big ones. So tackle the little tasks that are more manageable and be proud of the progress you can make along the way. Boost your confidence by rewarding yourself at the end. Make lists. Do shorter to-do lists as well as lists for the long term. Can help keep you on track of tasks and responsibilities. Stick them on the fridge, in a diary, or wherever you are likely to see them. Set reminders. When you have trouble remembering appointments or places you need to be, or regular tasks you need to work on, setting reminders can be helpful. Be a helpful way to reduce worry about trying to remember things. Write them in a diary or set an alarm on your phone. Be kind to yourself. Remember to be gentle with yourself or your loved one. And when dealing with someone else, give the benefit of the doubt if they're doing the best they can right now. Essential oils are also a useful tool to help support memory and concentration, especially when sustained focus is needed. And these include In Tune, which is one of my favorites. I use it every morning. In Tune, frankincense, rosemary, lemon, peppermint, sandalwood, spearmint, and motivate. The In Tune Focus Blend has a combination of oils that can help enhance and sustain a sense of focus, especially when you're trying to concentrate on a task or to study and finding it difficult to pay attention for long periods. Sandalwood, frankincense, and lime promote a sense of clarity, while patchouli, ylang ylang, and Roman chamomile are calming and soothing. And temples, back of the neck, when you're doing tasks that require concentration, apply to the wrists or the back of the hand. Inhale deeply to promote clarity. Use it at work to stay on task or when feeling tired mid-afternoon. And you can put it onto like your clay pendants or your lava beads, that type of thing. I use it every morning, wrists and neck. So just like a perfume every day. And if I get through the afternoon, or if I get to the afternoon and I'm trying to say something and I can't even get a full sentence out, I know that I haven't used in tune, or I need more in tune, because that's my indication that it's been overwhelming. There's too much going on when I can't get a full sentence out. So in tune is brilliant. I love it. Okay, we're nearly there, guys. Thank you for hanging around and listening. And if you've only just stepped in, it will be able to, you can do the hashtag replay on the page. So you can search for it or go to theoillady.com, and it will actually, this recording will be part of the notes after tonight. Okay, mood swings. We all have emotional highs and lows from time to time. Mood swings where we feel sad, followed by happier, more cheerful frame of mind sometime later. But mood shifts in those with a severe low mood can be extreme. So, alternating between acute feelings of happiness and well-being and excessive anger and irritability. Such mood swings can range from intense on one occasion to a subtler experience the next, and can last anywhere from a few hours to a few days. An emotionally high state can include symptoms such as fast talking or just being extremely talkative. Feeling energetic, engaging in risky behaviour, feeling irritable, experiencing sleeplessness, and being more active than usual. An emotionally low episode may include feeling sad or worthless, crying, lethargy, having trouble concentrating, difficulty sleeping, eating either too much or not enough, thoughts of death or self-harm, or losing pleasure in activities that were once enjoyed. If these mood swings come on very suddenly and are accompanied by thoughts or talk of self-harm, please seek urgent medical attention. Essential oils that are energizing and invigorating, as well as relaxing and calming, can be very beneficial for sufferers. And these oils can include bergamot, petitgrain, wild orange, lemon, tangerine, Douglas fir, and grapefruit. Bergamot has a wonderful ability to cleanse, purify, and enliven, but is also helpful for those with anxious feelings. Its uplifting aroma can help to reduce sadness and feelings of stress. And here's a trivia bit for you. Bergamot is in Earl Grey tea. Okay, Earl Grey tea, and that's one of the teas that helps calm. And so there you go. That's one of the reasons why it is there. So those people that go, oh no, I don't do oils, but drink tea, fair chance they have actually experienced them without realizing. Okay, diffuse in a classroom, at work, or at home when stress levels or tensions are high. You can read all of that one. Oh, there you go. Change your regular tea to Earl Grey tea. And you can even add extra bergamot. Love it. Okay, you can read the rest of those ones. There's a couple of recipes there. When you are feeling overwhelmed or hopelessness. Many people not only feel low, but then ruminate or think obsessively about feeling consistently low. This obsessing over low feelings can in turn cause a sense of overwhelm and hopelessness. Oh, just 2 cups of Earl Grey per day. Hey, Kylie. Okay. The reason they become low in the first place can seem outside of their control. A series of events which may have a contributing factor, but is often hard to pinpoint the feelings behind the events that caused a shift in their mental state. People who feel hopeless and worthless believe that no one can help them with their problems. They feel overwhelmed and unable to think clearly through steps that can help them to resolve or help resolve the problems that are affecting them. This can further compound their sense of overwhelm and personal failure. Such people also likely experience a high number of negative thoughts and emotions about themselves, and possibly even suicide thoughts. So again, medical help, please. Essential oils that help to uplift the spirit can help to elevate the mood and encourage sufferers to not be so hard on themselves include cheer, peace, litsea, bergamot, melissa, frankincense, sandalwood, rose, arbor vitae, and the consoling blend. The cheer uplifting blend can counteract negative emotions and help to promote a positive mood. Citrus and spice, wild orange, clove, star anise, lemon myrtle, nutmeg, vanilla, ginger, cinnamon, and something I cannot pronounce can provide a boost of happiness when one is feeling sad and low. The cheer is the yellow one in the emotional aromatherapy oils, and beautiful. Just hand breathe it in. Yep, I've gone through a couple of bottles over the last couple of years that way. Okay, low motivation and apathy. Apathy is a lack of interest in life, in activities, or in interacting with others. Low motivation and apathy can affect anyone at any time, and it's usually experienced in the short term. A period of feeling disinterested or unmotivated about work or daily tasks is a normal human experience called situational apathy. But when experienced constantly and coupled with emotional detachment, especially about things that once brought joy and happiness, this is usually a symptom of severe low mood and can affect relationships, employment, and consequently life. Apathy can result from underlying medical condition, particularly those that affect the brain, or it can manifest for no apparent reason. Teenagers often have periods of apathy, but this should pass in time. Long-term apathy is not normal. Symptoms of apathy include a lack of motivation. Let's just try that one again. We were just talking about in tune, weren't we? Okay, hold on. Okay. Symptoms of apathy include a lack of motivation to begin or complete tasks, diminished or flat emotions, an unwillingness to act in addressing personal problems, and a general disinterest in everything. You may notice that it is difficult to engage an apathetic person in conversation. Essential oils that are stimulating to the senses and invigorating for the body and mind can help with low motivation and apathy. Motivate. Citrus Bliss, green mandarin. That's the one I mentioned sometime tonight, this class or the class before. I like my green mandarin in my water. Litsea, bergamot, lemon, lime, tangerine, grapefruit, peppermint, and spearmint. And the motivate, encouraging blend is an uplifting and invigorating blend of mint and citrus to enliven the senses and help dispel feelings of doubt and pessimism, instead encouraging confidence and courage in yourself and your abilities. It's one I nicknamed the Kick in the Butt blend. I love it. Okay, a couple of recipes and ideas there. As I said, they're all in the notes you can print them out. Loss of libido. Loss of libido is a symptom experienced by many people with severe and persistent low mood. It can be caused by physical factors such as tiredness, head tension, weight changes, or muscle soreness, but can also be combined with negative feelings such as worthlessness, apathy, guilt or shame, and anxious feelings. These can all decrease libido and consequently can impact your relationship with your partner. Patience and communication are important, as people with severe low mood view themselves negatively and may also be less loving and tolerant towards their spouse. 2, as they struggle with their own emotions and self-worth. For spouses or partners, it can be difficult to view severe low mood as an illness. Helping to uplift mood and be an encouragement during times of severe low mood can itself foster intimacy, even if that just includes holding hands, cuddling, laughing, and being close. Essential oils that can help support and promote a healthy libido include ylang ylang, neroli, jasmine, rose, geranium, clary sage, sandalwood, passion, whisper, and clary calm. Ylang ylang is derived from the star-shaped flowers of the tropical ylang ylang tree and is used extensively in making perfumes and in aromatherapy, and it is the number one essential oil aphrodisiac. Similar to jasmine, ylang ylang has been used for centuries in religious and wedding ceremonies. In aromatherapy, it is used to lessen tension and stress and to promote a positive outlook by lifting the mood and calming emotions. It's frequently used in luxurious hair and skin products for its scent and its nourishing and protective properties. There's a whole pile of ways to practical uses there. What I was going to say is, I remember when I first started using oils, there was 2 oils that, I would smell them and gag. But a week later, I couldn't get enough of them. They smelt divine, and that was jasmine and ylang ylang. And it literally, they're hormonal. They balance the hormones. And it depends where you are in your cycle as to whether or not they smell great or they smell disgusting. Like they literally, to me, some days would smell like cat pee, and other days you just want to inhale the entire bottle. So it's interesting the effects, the differences that they have, and how your cycle does affect all sorts of things. Okay, anxious feelings. Stress and anxious feelings are common responses to situations or stresses that we deal with and where we feel under pressure, but they usually pass once the stressor or situation has been resolved or removed. When these anxious feelings don't go away, are hard to control, occur for no known reason, or start to interfere with daily life, they can be a symptom of larger mental health issue. And this is one of the most common mental health issues worldwide. And it is different for everyone, and there is no simple reason as to why people develop anxious feelings long term. The symptoms can include racing heart, tightening of the chest, may be confined to mental or emotional signs like excessive fear or worry, obsessive thinking, and compulsive behavior. It is important to seek support early if you notice that you're often having anxious feelings that occur outside of stressful experiences or events. They may go away by themselves, but if not, they can escalate into more serious mental health issues. Essential oils that have calming, relaxing, and soothing properties are good to use when anxious feelings arise. Peace, the new adaptive blend. Balance, lavender peace. Elevation, Melissa copaiba, Roman chamomile, petitgrain, lavender, and neroli. And there is a little bit more information on practical uses and directions, so I won't go over them. And like I said, the recipes are all within the notes on this link, so you'll be able to find them. Okay, guilt and shame. Okay, it's not too long. I think we're nearly at the end now. Psychologists have identified 6 primary emotions out of the hundreds that we are aware of and experience. And these are anger, disgust, fear, happiness, sadness, and surprise. And in severe low mood, sadness and fear are the 2 emotions that are experienced frequently and most commonly. But a secondary set of emotions resulting from these 2 primary emotions are guilt and shame. Feeling guilty or ashamed after we have done something wrong is healthy. These feelings can be a powerful motivator for change, a change in our behaviour for the better. The only way to be rid of guilt and shame is by seeking forgiveness from those we have wronged, both human and divine. But even for those who have done so, who have squarely faced the fact of guilt and shame, the temptation is strong to continue wallowing in feelings of guilt and shame, keeping them from moving forward and fulfilling their calling in life. The truth about ultimate forgiveness for final payment of sins is liberating and the only remedy for those so affected. But it may help to structure our daily lives in such a way that we're not as vulnerable to the endless accusations that should no longer have power over us. This may mean avoiding certain books, media, TV shows, movies. They also mean avoiding being alone as much as possible to keep the mind from wandering into thoughts of condemnation. Do not allow yourself to dwell on those deadly thoughts. By all means, flee solitude, for the devil watches. You can read Martin Luther King. What do essential oils have to do with all of this? No substance, remedy, or therapy, however excellent, can provide forgiveness, the only cure for guilt and shame. But the various aspects of our human nature, physical, emotional, spiritual, are connected. When we are physically low, we may also be emotionally and spiritually low. And just as a warm bath or a gentle massage can help us relax and let go of the stresses of the moment, essential oils can also help to provide a calming atmosphere where we can take a deep breath, clear our minds a bit, and remember the gift of forgiveness. Essential oils that help in this way: forgive, the green emotional aromatherapy one. This one. Okay. Now, in the roller bottle, they'll say touch. That means it's got fractionated coconut oil and it's ready to go. Okay. Encourages us to forgive, forget, let go, move forward. And it's got lots of beautiful oils in it for those reasons. And it gives you some practical ideas. So you can use it in meditating during prayer. You can use it on the pulse points. And you can have it on hand during the day to counteract negative emotions that may arise. Upset stomach. Okay. Head tension, tiredness, and muscle soreness are not only physical symptoms of low mood, digestive issues can also be a problem. Gas, bloating, nausea, sluggish bowels, overactive bowels, or increased or decreased appetite. The gut is intrinsically linked to our mental health and is very sensitive to the emotions we experience. It even has a role in the way we feel through synthesis of neurotransmitters such as serotonin. It is estimated that 90% of serotonin is made in the gut, and this mood modulating chemical is essential to normal mental health. This brain chemical helps us to relax and feel positive. The term gut feeling relates to the connection between our mind and our gut, an instinct or intuition, a feeling or reaction without a logical rationale. When our gut is not functioning optimally, it can affect the bacteria in our gut and the synthesis of brain neurotransmitters. An overpopulation of bad bacteria can be detrimental to gut health and make us feel low in mood and tired, as well as giving rise to unhealthy digestive symptoms. So let's look at digestion. Peppermint, spearmint, cardamom, copaiba, ginger, fennel, marjoram, and wild orange. And yeah, the digestion blend can aid in digestion, soothe occasional upset stomachs, and reduce gas and bloating. And again, the recipes are there, and you're welcome to jump on to Tea of the Oil Lady and print off any of the recipes that appeal or that you would like to try. There is a definite change in the body's brain biochemistry when one has been experiencing severe low mood for a period of time. Studies have shown that there is also abnormal activity and changes in the brain itself, and levels of the brain neurotransmitters start to decline. Elevated cortisol levels in response to stress can cause the hippocampus of the brain, the memory center, to produce fewer neurons, and this can cause memory loss. The prefrontal cortex at the very front of the brain has been shown to shrink when excess cortisol is present for long periods of time. And this part of the brain is responsible for mood regulation, formation of memories, and planning and decision making. And this can explain the symptoms of brain fog, emotional highs and lows, and problems planning and executing daily tasks and responsibilities. Ongoing exposure to high levels of cortisol can also cause other part of the brain, the amygdala, to become enlarged and hyperactive, which in turn causes hormonal imbalance in other areas of the body. This area of the brain facilitates emotional responses like fear and pleasure. Changes in the amygdala can cause abnormal brain activity, which can disrupt sleep. Brain function also relates to the obsessive and repetitive focusing on one thought or a series of thoughts without completion. And this can impair the ability to think and process emotions in a healthy way. And this in turn can be very isolating, intensifying an already severe low mood. Of course, it isn't just thoughts and feelings that can impair proper brain function. Structural damage caused by head injury, surgery, alcohol or drug use, or underlying medical conditions can also predispose someone to periods of severe low mood. Treatment options in conjunction with a health professional are usually effective or can be managed. Essential oils that help support brain health include frankincense, copaiba, lavender, sandalwood, Roman chamomile, myrrh, bergamot, clary sage, balance, and vetiver. Often called the king of oils, frankincense is renowned as one of the most prized and precious essential oils and has extraordinary health benefits. When inhaled or diffused, frankincense supports feelings of peace, relaxation, and overall wellness. The frankincense is the main ingredient of the DDR prime, and also it is in tune. So some ideas there for you. Low mood in children. Okay, severe low moods is more common in teenagers than in younger kids, but unfortunately both are rising in number each year. In children under the age of 5, persistent low mood is uncommon unless there is specific contributing circumstances, such as uncaring or neglectful parents, or alternative, very overprotective and controlling parents. In 5 to 8 year olds, symptoms of severe low mood are often expressed behaviourally, which can sometimes make it difficult to detect. In the years leading up to puberty, low mood may be linked to family difficulties, birth of a sibling, or an impact of a child's social ties, such as a move to a new house or school. Along with adults, children can feel sad, irritable, or experience feelings of worthlessness, as if things won't get any better for them. This can have a strong impact on the way they think and behave. Signs of severe low mood in children include prolonged period of sadness, withdrawal at home and school, a loss of interest in normally enjoyed activities, low energy and motivation. Difficulties listening and concentrating on tasks, sleep disturbances, bedwetting, appetite changes, and uncharacteristic behaviour such as stealing or bullying. Emotional signs include negative comments about themselves, looking for what is wrong in a situation rather than seeing the positives, being very difficult to please, crying easily and being difficult to soothe, and being irritable, agitated, easily annoyed or upset. If a child talks about taking their own life or hurting themselves, it is important to take this very seriously. Children sometimes use this as a way of describing their distress rather than an intention to harm themselves, but either way, they need support. Essential oils can be a therapeutic tool to use with children as their bodies take on the physical and emotional benefits of oils as well. And the Kids Collection, which is a unique set of 6 essential oil blends designed with the little ones in mind, is perfect. Definitely something to look at. The 6 blends: Brave, Calmer, Rescuer, Steady, Stronger, Thinker. So beautiful blends. Brave reduces tension and anxious feelings and encourages feelings of confidence and courage. Calmer promotes relaxation and calm and diminishes worry and stress. Rescuer is for calming and soothing for the body and mind, reduces physical tension in the body. The Steady blend instills tranquility and balances emotions when nervous feelings arise. Stronger Protective blend evokes feelings of wellness and vitality and encourages physical and mental resilience. The Thinker creates a sense of clarity and focus when distractions are high and is uplifting for the moods. And just roll them on. Feet, up the spine, back of the neck, pulse points. Okay, amazing. Low mood in teenagers. Okay. It's becoming an alarming worldwide trend, and rates of severe low mood in 18 to 24-year-olds is higher than in any other age group. The good news is that most young people experience severe low mood can get better with the right help. While some days will be better than others, they can, with proper support, get back to enjoying daily life. It can be difficult to distinguish between persistent low mood and normal adolescent turmoil, especially in teenagers, as teenagers are forging new roles within the family and may be struggling with independence, academic studies, career decisions, peer groups, and fluctuating moods, among others. Some adolescents may not show the obvious signs of severe low mood we discussed earlier, but may instead behave uncharacteristically. This may be a sign they need extra help and support. They may become socially withdrawn, fall behind in school or performance, forego sleep for internet use, engage in risky behaviour, or even immoral activities such as drug and alcohol abuse, or premarital sexual involvement or behaviour. If you see signs of self-harm in someone you know, or if a young person expresses suicidal thoughts, it is important that they talk to someone they trust, family member, pastor, friend, teacher, or health professional who can help them to cope with the difficult emotions and work out a plan to keep them safe. Some teens may not be willing to discuss how they are feeling, so one option is to provide books or printed material about websites and organisations. This can be useful, as can letting them know that you're willing to listen if they feel like talking. Essential oils can be helpful to help teens and their feelings feel stable and secure. The blends in the emotional aromatherapy kit make emotional aromatherapy easy and accessible for anyone dealing with common negative emotions. So motivate, cheer, passion, forgive, console, and peace. Low mood in seniors. We actually did the seniors class a couple of weeks ago, so I'm not going to read through this one completely, but it is there. So if you want to go and have a read, please do. And it does talk again about a lot of the same oils that we already have. You are not alone. If you or someone you know is experiencing profound sadness or other emotional distress, the most important thing to remember is you are not alone. Avoid solitude, cast deadly thoughts out of your mind, ask for help when you need it, and bring the power and beauty of essential oils into your life to help create a peaceful and encouraging atmosphere. And thank you very much for following along tonight and listening. And if you've only caught bits or pieces or just tuned in at the end, it is there. It is there for you to watch at any time. You can go back to it. You can listen to it. You can fast forward it to the bits you need. And all of the recipes are in tiatheoillady.com. You'll find all the notes and the recipes there, including this recording. So thank you very much for hanging around and listening in. If you do have any questions, please pop them in the comments. I will get notified of them and be able to answer them, or message me direct. That's fine as well. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that and go. Back next week, we will do Essential Oils Made Easy at 8 o'clock, and we will do a topic specific, which I will announce once I go through the list and decide which one I'm going to talk about next week. Righto, take it easy, and you aren't alone. There is always someone around, and we are in this together. So I know they just sound like words sometimes, but we are here. There are people that want to listen, that want to help, and if you do need anything, please reach out. Bye.